medicine is just a bit of a fad or a catchphrase that gym owners or personal trainers or whatever use to get you moving and get you into their gym. I think that's absolute crap. I definitely believe exercise is medicine. I am certainly not taking anything away from doctors and Western medicine, all that sort of stuff. I, for one, am very much into the alternative medicine and natural medicines. Hey, go on, Jasmine. Just comment below. Get interactive. Ask any questions you like. Yeah, again, not taking anything away from the doctors, guys, in Western medicine. I'm sure they've helped millions of people. But yeah, I believe the body is made to survive. It's made to move. It's made to regenerate. It's made to reproduce. It's made to survive, guys, and made to move. So I believe, yeah, the body will find a way to heal itself if you look after it properly. Yeah, again, not taking anything away from the doctors, guys, but I do believe, yes, mental health as well, most definitely, Mel. I'll be touching on that shortly. That's a freaking big one. Yes, I will be touching on that shortly. Just put me off. But yeah, I definitely believe that doctors should prescribe as first protocol, as first prescription. First prescription should be some sort of training program, some sort of lifestyle program, some sort of exercise routine or something, daily lifestyle habit changes, something to improve their quality of life and well-being before they start pumping you full of medicines and drugs, which a lot of the time, in my opinion, hey, go on, Antonia, say hello below. In my opinion, just sort of mask the problem and suppress it in a way. Not only that, guys, exercise is free. If it's not free, it's a lot cheaper than, it'll be 1/50th of the price of what you're going to pay down the track if you've got some sort of serious illness or even just ongoing medical treatment that you need for something that's going to be a lifelong illness or problem. So, not only is it free, guys, there's no side effects. The only side effects of exercise are looking good, feeling good, energy, confidence, the gains, whatever it is you're going for, guys. So there's no side effects. It's all positive. It's all beneficial to you. And yes, it can definitely help with mental health, Mel, as you said before, which I want to touch on now. It definitely can make you feel happier. Question for you guys, who comment yes below if you are a lot more happier or feel accomplished or just feel good after you've done a hard session at the gym or gone for a walk, nice long walk to clear your head, gone in the garden in the sunshine and spent a couple hours in the garden, gone to salsa or samba, Antonia, after a session there. How good do you feel? How you going, Nat? Thanks for watching. Comment below. Yeah, comment yes if you feel good after that, guys. Comment no if you don't. I'm yet to have someone comment no on this question. I'll keep moving though. So yes, it can definitely make you feel happier, I believe. It definitely improves your mood and decreases feelings of anxiety, stress, and depression, guys. It burns up the energy. It churns up that energy. Yes, definitely, most definitely. It actually produces changes in the part of the brain that regulates your stress and your anxiety. And it also increases the sensitivity in the brain to, sorry guys, it increases the sensitivity to, not dopamine, what is it? Serotonin, sorry. So one of the happy hormones, they call them. Just ask the people I work with if I miss the gym. Yeah, so it increases sensitivity to serotonin, guys. Serotonin is something that regulates your mood, your appetite, your sleep, your rest, your sex drive, everything, guys. The list goes on for that one. Plays a big role in our body, guys. And exercise also produces those endorphins, those feel-good hormones. And they produce positive feelings throughout the body. Vicky, how you going, man? Just comment below, say hello. A bonus is it doesn't matter how intense your exercise is, guys. Ladies, I've got something for you at the end, though. The more strenuous, the better it is for you. I'll explain that at the end, so hang in there. I won't be too long. But yeah, it doesn't matter how intense or easy. It could be a walk, it could be a boot camp, it could be a run, whatever it might be. You're still going to reap especially the mental benefits from it all, guys. So there was actually heaps of studies shown on women with depression, and there was huge studies on it, and they basically got half of them onto a gym. Has definitely changed my direction in life for the better, most definitely, Isaac. Same with me, my man. Yeah, they did a big test on women with depression, guys. A big bunch of women, and with half of them, they put them on a real exercise routine, good lifestyle habits and that sort of thing. So basically took up some exercise, and their feelings of depression decreased significantly throughout. So that just sort of proves what I'm saying here. Sophie, how you going? Comment below, say hello. Another cool little study, when I was talking about the mood before, something that sort of proves that. It's very basic, but they grabbed a handful of people that train every day, really healthy lifestyle habits, exercise routine, all the works. They took away their exercise for 2 weeks or 4 weeks. I can't remember, I read this like last week or the week before. And nearly instantly their mood changed, their mood swings kicked in, negativity, nutrition went out the window, their energy slumped. And before they did the test, they worked out what triggered these people, and they were a lot more sensitive to these triggers, so a lot more snappy, a lot more angry. So yeah, there's a few little studies that just back up what I'm saying, guys. Definitely age with your weight loss. So if weight loss is something you're after, guys, obviously inactivity is a major part in weight gain. But before we understand the effects of exercise and weight loss, we need to know the concept of calories in versus calories out. So calories in, guys, is basically what we feed ourselves, what we fuel our body with, what we put into our body. And calories out is what we expend or expel, or what the energy we use. Okay, hey, go on, Betty, just say hello below, guys. Say hello, Sophie. Give us a like or a love heart. Ask any questions along the way too, guys. So yeah, calories in versus calories out, guys. So basically your body uses your energy in 3 main ways. So digesting food is one of them. Moving and exercise is another one. And basically staying alive. So, pumping your organs like your heart and breathing and all that sort of stuff. They're the 3 main ways that the body burns its calories. And then there's dieting and all that sort of stuff too, guys. So Prana, we don't talk about dieting. We try and build a healthy relationship with food. Everything we do is sustainable and long-term. And all our plans, you can manipulate and all that sort of stuff. But we'll use dieting for now, guys. So dieting obviously reduces your calorie intake. And in turn, it slows your metabolic rate or your metabolism. Okay. Quick fix, yes, maybe. You might lose a little bit of weight, but long-term, not so good. That's where exercise kicks in. That's where exercise comes into play, guys. Exercise increases your metabolism. And also it helps you burn a lot more calories, helping with weight loss, aiding weight loss. So those two together is key, but make sure your nutrition is sustainable and healthy and long-term. I found combining a good resistance program, so a good strength program, so for instance, maybe a lift class and a strength condition. So a lift class a couple times a week or 2-3 times a week, or some sort of strength 2-3 times a week. So it might be a lift class or lift a little bit heavier in strength conditioning or a boot camp. Okay, and then decorate that program with your cardio, stuff that you like to do. It might be an air fit, it might be a run, it might be whatever it might be, some sort of cardio, but make sure you get your strength in a couple times a week, and that maximizes your fat loss and your and keeps your muscle. So keeps your muscle as well, guys. So yeah, that's the best combination I've found, guys. Yeah, muscle maintenance and keeping your weight off. So muscle is very important for keeping your weight off, guys, long term. All right, so don't think you're gonna get muscly and big and whatever. It actually helps burn calories and burn that body fat. All right, hey, going, Josie. Hey, Michaela, say hello below, please. Another one, guys, muscle and bones is very good for your muscle and bones. So keeping that quality muscle and that bone density, all right, plays a huge role in this exercise. Like weightlifting, resistance training is very, very good for stimulating muscle growth. All right, muscle building, especially when it's partnered with adequate nutrition and protein. Okay, this stimulates. Hey, going, Colleen. Thanks, guys. Just give us a share, give us a like, give us a love heart, guys. Say hello. Ask any questions along the way. We're just talking about is exercise medicine. Thanks, Michaela. So weightlifting stimulates muscle building, basically, guys, when it's paired with protein and nutrition. It also helps release hormones that promote the muscle's ability to absorb. Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan, get it right. No, it promotes the ability of your muscles to absorb the amino acids it needs, guys. So basically what that means is keeping your body in an anabolic state. Anabolic meaning growth, basically, growth of muscle. Catabolic, as opposed to catabolic, which means not deteriorating, but breakdown of muscle. So you want to keep your body in an anabolic state, guys, and this helps with that majorly. Okay, so remember that one. Obviously, as we age, guys, we lose muscle mass. Yeah, that's right, Joe Rogan. Muscle mass and body function, which can definitely lead to injuries and disabilities as we're older. We don't want that. We want to stay stronger for longer. I talk about this all the time. We want to be able to get up off the floor if we fall over when we're older. We want to be able to get stuff off the shelf by ourselves. Get out of a pool, sit up, sit down, stand up. We want to be able to do that as long as we can with as much ease as we can, guys. So keeping that body stronger for longer. Exercise is very, very important for muscle maintenance with this and bone density. Exercise, food, good mental health and balanced lifestyle. That's what it's all about. Hell yeah, nah, that's right. Preach it. Yeah, so regular exercise is very important for this, guys. Bone density. So bone density as we get older is very important. So when we're younger, sports, it was, I didn't know this, but I read something last week about it. So more high impact sports when you're younger, more than as you're older. When you're younger, creates better bone density for when you are older. And the reason we need bone density, guys, is to prevent stuff like osteoporosis, which is like a bone disease, guys, later in life. All right, we can still help prevent that, guys, now by lifting and resistance training. You don't have to be so high impact as we're getting older. I know what you're going through. I'm 32 now, and I'm starting to get all the aches and pains and niggles. But yeah, definitely bone density and muscle, guys, plays a huge role in those two things. Energy plays a big role in energy, guys. Huge energy booster. Prana means energy, universal flow of energy in and around the body. So everybody needs a bit of prana, guys. Everyone needs a bit of prana in their life, and I'm going to make that happen one way or the other. Team at Prana is going to make that happen. It's a huge energy booster for everybody, guys. Just everyday people, everyday healthy people, and also people suffering some it's so old. I feel it, Mel. If I could be as fit and strong as you, Mel, when I'm 35 like you, I'll be happy. Yeah, even people suffering from medical conditions, guys, it plays a huge part in that and keeping their energy levels high. Huge studies have shown regular exercise reduce fatigue as well, even in chronic fatigue. So chronic fatigue is a pretty serious illness. You feel absolutely zonked. You feel like you can't do anything. And for a long time, people have said, and doctors and professionals have said, to just rest and do absolutely nothing. Basically lay there and just try and recover. When more recent studies have shown that exercise, paired with obviously rest and recovery in between and proper nutrition, is so much more beneficial for someone with chronic fatigue, which is a big thing. I thought that was really interesting. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I only found that out as well last week, so that was cool. But yeah, it was a lot more effective than just complete rest. Hey, Teresa, say hello below. Energy levels also, guys, for people suffering from things such like what's it called, progressive sort of illnesses such as, you know, cancers and MS and even AIDS and all that sort of stuff. Like shitty words, I hate those words, they suck. But even people with that, it keeps their energy levels higher, even their mental state a lot more healthy too, guys. Keeping their spirits high, and you know, when you're feeling good, you're looking good, you do good things, you start to repair a lot quicker. You know, and that's very important in those times. So another obvious one, guys, reduces risk of disease. Okay, so stress and lack of exercise are a major cause of chronic illnesses such as, you know, cancer, depression, anxiety, diabetes, heart disease, dementia, the works, so you name it. The list is super long. I could go on forever. But, you know, exercise improves insulin sensitivity. So one of the ways we help type 2 diabetes and stuff like that, guys, am I still on? Am I still good? Yeah, cool. Can anyone still hear me, guys? Yep. Sorry, just went to cut out then. Just give me a thumbs up, please. Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool, guys. So yeah, exercise improves insulin sensitivity, meaning, guys, we need less insulin to lower the blood sugar levels. Okay. So what happens with insulin resistance? So basically, when the body's resistant to insulin, it stops the cells from basically working properly, and stops the cells from basically responding properly, and you build sugar levels up in your blood, which in turn leads to type 2 diabetes, which is very serious illness, and other chronic illnesses, as we talked about before too, guys. You know, obviously it's a benefit to increase your cardio fitness and your heart health. Your body composition is a bonus. You know, body composition is basically what your body's made up of, you know, muscle to fat ratios, minerals, waters, all that sort of stuff. I'm trying to speed it up a little bit, guys, so I can get this done for you. Even short-term lack of exercise, guys, causes that belly fat. Belly fat is also known as visceral fat, so that's the fat that sits under your belly. I've got a bit of that at the moment, a bit of a COVID belly, but that's the stuff that sits around your organs and causes all sorts of mishaps for them too, guys. So it increases the risk for all those illnesses that I talked about before too. A bit of a takeaway, I guess, yeah, exercise is very essential to maintain healthy weight and body composition, guys. Big thing. Another one that's pretty cool is it really helps with your brain and memory. I had dementia. I spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, which really sucked. It's really shit to see, excuse my French. But it definitely improves brain function and your memory. how it does this to start, basically, it heats up the body, promotes blood flow and oxygen throughout the body and all the way to the brain. Okay, and the production of proteins and hormones and chemicals that stimulate brain cell growth, basically, like enhance the growth of your brain cells. So I'm getting my words twisted here. You know, and not only that, guys, exercise, obviously, it causes that part of the brain that is vital for memory. So I need to get this right. Memory and, you know, thinking and learning. It causes, there's a part of the brain, I can't remember what it's called. It was in the thing I read last week, but basically it's part of the brain that's very vital for memory and learning. And it causes growth in that part of the brain, which obviously helps prevent dementia and Alzheimer's, even schizophrenia, all those mental issues, guys. So, sorry, I got that. I can't remember what it was called. I wish I wrote it down. It was something like hippopotamus, but it wasn't that. Emily, how you going? Comment below, say hello. Sleep quality, obviously, guys. The energy that you deplete when you exercise, you know, it definitely stimulates recuperation when you sleep. So, for example, that's another way I can put this. So when you exercise, basically your body temperature rises. When you go to sleep, your body temperature drops. But when you exercise, your body temperature, because you're rising, it's hard to explain, but basically your body temperature rises. And when you finish your session or your class, you cool down, you start to cool down, do your stretching, you go through your cool down phase and you start to repair with nutrition and rest and recovery. Basically, it sort of enhances your repair stage during your sleep, I guess, because your body's sort of fluctuating from hot temperature to cool and really triggers that repair. So, I mean, you already get that within your sleep and you know, all your hormones are produced there, but it triggers it, enhances it in a way. I guess times it by 5 or something is an easy way to put it, but yeah, it enhances that dramatically. So that's a pretty cool little point. Aches and pains, guys, you know, so for ages and ages, people have said if you've got aches and pains, to stop moving and rest and you know, seesaw movement and you know, don't do anything, basically, be a couch potato. But that's completely twisted. We've always said to keep your body moving at Planet. I've always believed this, and studies have come out saying that is true. If you don't move it, you lose it, guys. Basically, you know, they're talking about lower back issues, shoulder issues, knee issues. They're generally the main ones that come up, the niggles that come up in people, especially ones that exercise. And basically how it repairs, how it helps, guys, blood flow from exercise and moving helps repair, obviously. Moving the body, you keep your muscle tone, you create flexibility, and just training, guys, releases those endorphins I was talking about before, and they're like the happy drug of the body, which the endorphins are also like a natural painkiller for the body too, guys. So it sort of, I guess, increases your tolerance to pain. Hey D, how you going? Give us a hello below. Ask any questions you like. We're talking about whether exercise is medicine tonight. John Wayne Parr had a hip replacement, was up and walking 6 hours. Yes, I've seen that. And doubled his steps the next day, I believe. Patrick, Tony, how you going, guys? John Wayne Parr's an absolute beast of a man, guys. He's a Muay Thai fighter, and he's an absolute idol for, yeah, Australian Muay Thai, I guess. Yeah, check him out. He's a beast. Last but not least, guys, a better sex life. That would have got your ears perked up. Exercise boosts sex drive, obviously, simply by boosting your self-confidence. When you're feeling confident, you're feeling good about yourself. I've always said it. When you feel good, you look good, you do good things, guys. You know, you feel more sexy, you feel more desire for it, you feel more wanted, guys. So better sex life, big time, guys. It improves your cardiovascular health. Hey Dom, how you going, man? Circulation throughout the body, tones your muscles, flexibility. Let's face it, we need all of that. It all plays a big part when we're having our sexy time, guys. So sorry for people that don't want to hear this. Block your kids' ears, guys. Put some earmuffs on if you need to. Heaps of studies, guys, show that people who exercise regularly improve performance, pleasure, and frequency, which is awesome, I think. Huge effects. So this is what I was talking about before, ladies. Huge effects on women. So when you're doing, I won't go too in depth with this, but women that exercise in a bit more strenuous fashion, like i.e. maybe sprints or HIIT training or something a bit more full on. Yeah, staying power, that's right, Mel. Women that tend to, or join in a boot camp, something a bit more full on, a bit more heavy weightlifting or something, tend to reap the benefits as far as pleasure goes, guys. I won't go too far into it. This is not that type of channel. But yeah, just think about it, ladies. So the more strenuous you go, the better for you. Men that exercise more through the week, guys, had major. So they did heaps of testing. They've done so many tests on this sort of stuff, guys. Shannon, how you going, man? Comment below, say hello. So yeah, as you know, they've done millions and millions of tests on exercise and sexual function, all that sort of stuff, especially males and females too. But so they did tests with males, guys, and the males they put on exercise regime through the week scored a lot higher with their sexual function at the end of it, which was really, really cool. There was even a study. I thought this was really funny, really cool. Really weird study, but I thought it was great. So basically what they did, they did a massive study. It was a pretty big study, so I read up on it. It's a pretty big study on men that suffered a bit of, I guess, dysfunction in that area. And basically all they did to a group of them was they made them do this 6-minute little like sort of walking routine around the house. It's like a 6-minute walk basically around the house. And this decreased any dysfunction by 71%. I'm not saying it's going to fix and be the be all and end all, guys, but 6 minutes of walking and you get results like that. Imagine doing 30 minutes of walking a day, fellas. Come speak to me in a couple months and tell me how you feel. That's it from me, guys. I hope you didn't mind the PG rating.